Oh my goodness. Good morning, Chancey Cardinals, teachers, and staff. It's time for the weekly news. It's January 3rd through January 7th. Welcome back to school. We miss you. Yay.
Welcome back,
Welcome back,
everybody.
guys. It's a new year.
Happy
Now,
New Year.
yes, no longer will you write 2021. Now you're writing 2022 for the year. So
How long does it take you to remember to do that, Miss Burton?
I mess up all the time. It takes forever. By summer, I'll have it.
Oh my goodness. Cahill, how long does it take you?
It depends on how many things I'll have to write. Like if I have to write some checks, I still write checks.
I know checks are a big one.
A few checks will come out 2021, but
It'll still
Hey,
count.
hey, quick question, guys. We're jumping right into the weather, but I'm just curious, how was your winter break?
oh, it was good. It was relaxing. Spent time, kind of recharging, reflecting on last year,
Mm.
Good for you.
thinking about the new year.
Yeah.
I did some of the same, and I spent time eating a lot. We baked a lot, my kids and I. It was pretty chill though. We didn't go a lot of places and do a lot of things. I think COVID has kind of stopped a lot of us from being able to do those things, but it was still nice to just rest and relax.
But
What
you
about you, Miss
had
Barbara?
family in town, didn't you, Miss Burton?
I did. My in-laws were here for 10 days. Woo!
I bet that was glorious. Glorious. That is so cool.
What'd you do, Miss Ivory?
Oh, well, it's not a secret. My kids were sick.
Mm.
They did contract the COVID. They had COVID-19 over the break. They were okay. They were both vaccinated, so the symptoms were minimal, but it doesn't stop you from getting COVID. Of course, it just kind of reduces the effects of it on your body. And so, little plug there, in that as much as we don't like to do something like get vaccinated, it did, I think, help my kids in terms of being able to bounce back quickly.
Good. I'm glad to hear that.
Yes.
All right, Mr. Cahill, weather.
All right. So the weekly weather report, we're starting school on Tuesday this week. There was no school Monday, but on Tuesday, 46 degrees, sunshine, but still cold outside. Boys and girls, it is winter now. I know it felt very warm over the break, but now it feels cold. We've got to get those coats out and on. Especially, to and from school. But Wednesday, clouds coming in, 41 degrees. And then Thursday, okay, I'm going to say it again. It looks like snow on the weather report. I have been wrong every time this year. Hopefully this time it is going to snow on Thursday.
Fingers crossed.
I know it's like it's not legal to place bets, but Burton, do you think Mr. Cahill would be right? Should we place a bet on this?
I'm going for he's going to be right this time. His weather forecasting skills are on point this week. He's going to be right. Thursday, there's going to be snow.
I don't know.
Thursday.
I don't know, Cahill. I think you're going to be consistently wrong on this. Well, but maybe we'll have like really light flurries or something.
Yeah, it counts as snow if we see some snow, not like covering, but snow is going to fall. Precipitation will be snow. And then Friday, 21 degrees. So still very cold this week, boys and girls. Definitely feeling like winter.
All right. So we're just going to spend a little bit of time since we're getting back into the swing of things. We're coming back to school after our break. We're going to spend some time talking about our behavior expectations and just how we expect you all to come into school and do things the Chancey Cardinal way. So, of course, our expectations are always for you to be safe, respectful, and responsible at all times throughout the day and in all areas of our building. But specifically, when you are arriving to school in the mornings and leaving to get on the bus or walk home, make sure you're remembering to sit in your assigned seats every day. I cannot stress the importance of that, especially with COVID-19 and people getting sick and spreading the virus. You have to sit in the assigned seat that your teacher issues to you. And I know many teachers will be updating their seating charts this week. So sit in your assigned seats. Make sure you're at a level 1. Your voice level's on a level 1. Make sure you're courteous and kind to others around you. Respect each other when you're on the bus or waiting in car in the gym for your car ride. Make sure you're being a good role model, especially our 4th and 5th grade students, because the younger ones are looking to you to see how to do things. And follow all adult directions and keep your hands and feet to yourself. We can do those things. Our arrival in the morning and dismissal will be smooth. Anything else?
Yeah, and Chance Cardinals, you guys do an awesome job with this. I will say, we left the year, you know what to do. We just have to remember what to do when we get back. The only thing I want to say about morning is, if you want to eat breakfast, just get breakfast first. We don't have a lot of time during the school day, even though you think we do. We have got to take advantage of every moment of the day. If you get here and you need to eat breakfast, go get it first. Then you're ready. And then, boys and girls, we start sending people up at around 8:55. So just pay attention to the adults giving you directions so that everybody can get where they're supposed to go safely.
I like that. Who's next?
All right. So the hallway expectations in the hallway when you're going to and from places in school, we're on a level 0 voice. That means we're not talking. We're waiting to get to where we're going. You can admire all of the artwork and the things that are in the hallway, but don't touch them. Leave them alone so that they can stay up there. Bulletin boards, all of that stuff. Use nice manners. Say, excuse me. Occasionally you may bump into somebody. You might not see the line stop and you keep going. Just use your manners. Listen to all adult directions. Just be on the lookout and listen for what's being told. Keep your hands to yourself. Walk in a single file line. Stay behind that one person. It's very easy to tell, boys and girls, if you're in line or if you're not. And just because lots of you might be out of the line, it makes the whole line look like it's not a line. Be in front of the person that's in front of you, or be behind the person that's in front of you, and be that good role model, because when we're all doing it the right way, we pay attention to that.
All righty, boys and girls, I want to remind you that unfortunately, we are still in a pandemic. This is not the end of the world, but it does put a damper on things. And I know it feels like it's old and you want to get back what it felt like when you were in a couple grades lower, or when you were a couple of years younger. You're not alone. Adults want it to be back to normal as well, but it will be at some point. Things may be different. We may not ever go completely back to the way things were, but we will get to some sense of normalcy or comfort with the way things are. What I want you to remember while you're at school, though, part of our Chancey Cardinal way in terms of being healthy and safe at school is to wear your mask and wear your mask correctly. Remember to be socially distant. It's easy to see your friends want to hug, want to give high fives and whatever we do. And grown-ups want to do it too. We came back to work and all the teachers wanted to give side hugs and catch up and be in each other's space. But we shouldn't do that. We should make sure that we remain socially distant. You do have to sit in your assigned seat. That helps us with our contact tracing to make sure that we're not sending everyone home and doing that incorrectly, that just the people that need to go home will go home. Wash your hands. One thing I learned with my boys being sick, and fingers crossed, the reason I did not contract and my husband didn't contract COVID is we exercise very good hand washing hygiene, which means we washed our hands. Mr. Cahill always says it. He's saying the happy birthday song, lathering up with lots of soap. We weren't playing in the soap, boys and girls, but we did use the soap quite a bit. And then we made sure that we coughed and sneezed properly. We don't want to cough and sneeze in someone else's personal space. So boys and girls, to keep you healthy and safe at school, make sure you're following our healthy and safe protocols.
And I just love this one, Miss Ivory. We are jump starting the second half of the school year. And I had to put one of my favorite basketball players, LeBron James, up here.
My goodness. You would have problems in the Ivory household, Miss Burton. I can't believe you said that.
I do love him.
The only reason I think the Ivories are kind of okay is because they're huge Laker fans and he now plays for the Lakers. But I don't know if they love LeBron. I don't know, boys and girls. It's the best huge debate in our house.
But in keeping with our theme, remember, boys and girls, we talked about this at the beginning of the year. Our theme is Game On this year. And so we want you every day when you show up to school, just like those athletes do when they're competing and practicing for their games, We want you to stay in the game of learning and do the best that you can do every single day. We know you can do it. We've seen you do it the first half of the year. So just keep doing what you're doing so that we can finish this year strong and enjoy each other while we're finishing out this year.
So what do we have to look forward to for the rest of the year, Miss Burton?
Oh gosh, there's so many
What's
fun
coming up, Mr. Cahill?
So hopefully some snow,
things.
Oh, God.
winter, Valentine's Day,
Yes.
We've got
springtime.
My favorite is spring.
springtime's fun, spring break. We've got Cardinal Awards coming up. We'll celebrate our students, Super Cardinals, coming back in January. We've got some fun stuff
We've
going
got
on.
some fun things. There's always Derby. There's spring break.
Mhm.
There's K Prep where you get to show what you know, and it's not called K Prep anymore. It's called KSA. My apologies.
Yeah, Kentucky
Kentucky
assessment.
State Assessment, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, but boys and girls, there's a lot more of the year left. There's a
Mhm.
lot of opportunity for growth. There's a lot of opportunity to hang out with your friends, learn more things, but enjoy being a kid at Chance Elementary. So that's pretty
Mhm.
cool.
And last thing, you all are going to be working on setting some goals this year, this second half of the year, specifically with MAP. So I'm excited to see you all setting goals and making a plan for yourself so that, like Miss Ivory said, you can continue to grow and soak up all that knowledge that the teachers are pushing out to you every day. So
Oh, that's right. And you know what? Our fifth graders are doing their backpack defenses. How could I
Ooh,
forget that?
that's right.
Huge.
Coming
Can't
up.
wait to see and be
Yep.
a part of the backpack defenses. Boys and
Mhm.
girls, there are so many things, whether you think they're cool or not, there are, and they'll put a smile on your face. You'll enjoy them. But I want you to remember that you are smart, you're capable, and you will change the world. Have an amazing week and welcome back.
Welcome back.
Bye. Welcome back.